Good morning all, and what a morning it is to test out the amazing Sigma 24 1.4 art series. I'm super excited. It's nice and overcast, so we're gonna get lots of good light. So yeah, I reckon let's jump right in, unbox it, and go over a few stats. So I'm gonna use my cheat sheet for this one, but aperture minimum is f16, maximum 1.4. Autofocus, yes. Stabilization, no. Filter thread is 77mm, and the weight is approximately 665 grams. And that one comes in at $999.95, and you can pick that up at Ted's Camera House. All right, here it is, nice and shiny. Let's take a look inside. Gorgeous case that all of the art series come with. Good protection to start off, but definitely chuck this one in your kit bag. It's a gorgeous lens, really nice aluminium body. So it's hardy, it's nice and heavy. The focus ring's really smooth. You get about 90 degrees of action, which is really good for your touchy focus. The glass is absolutely gorgeous. Nice and beautiful, and all the action seems to happen inside of the lens. It doesn't have any telescoping at all, which is great. Beautiful. So yeah, as you can see there, you've only got that autofocus, manual focus switch. You don't have any stabilization on this lens, unfortunately, but still a beautiful, beautiful lens, nice and solid. So I've gone and taken a few test images just to take a look at exactly what this lens can do. We're gonna jump on the computer now and take a look. All right, so here we have it. We're gonna start with the f1.4 shot. This is just a beautiful leather shoe to start with here. So at 1.4, we get a little bit of vignetting on the edges, but nothing too drastic. I mean, in this kind of situation, that mood kind of adds to it, I think. So if we have a quick look and get a bit closer there, we can check just how sharp this lens really is. You can see all the stipples in the leather there, and it's just incredible. Look at that. I can't see any fringing really. It looks to be sharp all the way through, and if we move across to the corners, you'll see what I'm talking about with that vignetting. It's very tiny, very, very tiny there. Alrighty, so let's move across to the 2.8 version. Now, the vignetting that was in the 1.4 is almost completely gone in this image, which is amazing. If we bump in again and check that sharpness, on the top of this seat, you do get a little bit of fringing. But again, that could just be the image itself. It could be the situation that it's been shot under. But from what I can see, beautifully sharp, nice bokeh, and little to no fringing, if at all. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Alrighty, let's push across to the f4. Again, wonderfully sharp where it needs to be, and again that beautiful round soft bokeh. The fringing from the 2.8 seems to be gone in this image, which is excellent. And yeah, just lovely detail, beautiful color, nice sharp images, which is what you'd expect from the Sigma Art series. I went all the way down to the minimum f-stop there at f16, just had a try. It seems to be, let's try and find this focus. It seems to be relatively sharp. Keep in mind, this was shot at quite a high ISO. I think this one was up on 4,000 just about. So you are going to get quite a bit of grain out of that. But yeah, apart from that, you have got quite a sharp image. No vignetting at all there, and from what I can tell, no fringing. So beautiful all the way through. Ranger aperture there. Absolutely gorgeous. I was having a look, we'll go and take a look at some video as well, but from what I could tell, there wasn't too much distortion from the lens either. I mean, here, you can't really tell too much, but it doesn't look to me like any of these lines are bowing at all. Like, you know, let's take a look at that tree on f4. You can see there isn't any noticeable distortion. It doesn't seem to be pulling in towards the center like most wide angle lenses do. Alrighty, so we're gonna take a quick look at that sample footage. I haven't touched it at all. It's straight out of the camera, just to give you an accurate idea of what that stabilization is gonna look like. Straight out the camera, you can see that that shake is a bit of a hindrance actually. It's quite difficult to get yourself a nice clean stable shot. This was also shot at f2.8 for those who are wondering. So in conclusion, the Sigma 24 1.4 Art Series is an amazing lens, great for photo, does alright for video, wouldn't take it out of the house without a stabilizer, at least a shoulder rig, a glide cam, something like that, because that lack of stabilization in the lens is really going to get you. So yeah, super great, amazing for the price. I would say, especially the Art Series with the 35mm to 50mm, they definitely compete with their Canon L series counterparts. So yeah, you know, for a cheap third-party lens, this Sigma 24 1.4 is definitely gonna do the job. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. If you haven't already, stick to your guns without promoting the pistol, guys. Catch you later. So thank you all for taking the time to come out and have a listen to this review. There's definitely going to be more to come. If you haven't already, I've got a YouTube and I've got an Instagram that you want to check out. It's where I pop up all my artwork and stuff. And a big thank you to this beautiful model who came out and helped out today and who was also pretending to be my girlfriend for the last 1.5 years. Thanks.